Mic check, mic check, mic check. Mic check. What's up, Darius? Happy Sunday. This big week. Hotep Con week. Hotep Con in what? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 4 days. Jay Strokes, what up? Stage Stokes, what up? Pause. Oh my gosh. What's up, Steph Curry? How's everybody doing? That crazy week up ahead. Crazy week up ahead. Gobbledygook, what up? Dang, I gotta refresh the thing again. There we go. How's everybody doing? Welcome, Rumble. Welcome, Kick. Let me get my other. Oh, I was using my phone. My phone got charged. This thing about dead. A goddamn charger's in the fucking other room. I can use this one. How's everybody doing? Holding my nuts. What up? Can y'all hear me all right? Give it a minute. I'll play the intro. We'll get to rolling. Man. Unc just logged off poll watching a black man take a beating. Come on, man. Y'all gonna let... See, y'all be letting HJ dictate the... But y'all know what I meant. Y'all don't know what I meant. That... Like... Black folks and white folks doing the same thing. Watching videos of beating each other up and thinking it's the hottest thing ever. You know what I mean? Like it's stupid. That's the point I was trying to get at. But y'all let HJ Coon J Coon J dictate what y'all be thinking sometimes, man. Don't listen to that joker. But thanks for coming through, man. Appreciate it. What explosion? Explosion happened up here? I don't know. I haven't heard anything. It's news to me. Shit. Let's get it rolling. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that share button. Let's get this music rolling.
Hotep Factor. It's the Sunday night. I have no idea if something like that here. Kiss my head. What the hell y'all talking about? Like cookies on type.
What up? What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Glad y'all are here. Thanks for coming through. Another edition of Uncle Hotep Factor. Shooting the shit. What happened to Rumble? Just shooting the shit. What's up, David Murdoch? I see you. Shout out David Murdoch on watching on Rumble. Shout out everybody watching on YouTube. Appreciate you. Whoever's on Kick. I don't know if anybody's watching on Kick, but I'm live on Kick as well. Mateo, what up? Seamus, what up? No, NZ Pretty, we just got it. We're just here. We just started. Thank you, everybody coming through. First off, let me get this. Tiffany Gomez. Tiffany Gomez, if you recall, was the lady that was hold on. They got new footage? Hold on. The girl that went crazy on the plane. Well, she said she saw aliens on the plane or something. Like that person was not real. Oh my gosh. Look at the grifting, man. Go ahead.
That motherfucker back there is not real. And you can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two fucks. But I am telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is not real.
That's a hard painting. That's a fire painting. I'm sorry, that's fire. That's a fire painting. Well, I was trying to find the original. Y'all don't. Damn, they got more. Hold on, let me watch. All right, let me see what she says here.
Y'all see that fight? Y'all need to escort me out.
Yeah. You had your own warning. So, keep walking.
Oh yeah, until y'all see that fight blow up.
Okay.
Y'all need to escort me out.
Yeah. You had your own warning.
I didn't know. It was near Pittsburgh. What, the explosion?
Ever fly with y'all ever again. I want to know what happens to this flight right here. Do not let that flight leave. Being dead serious. Do not let that flight leave. If I ever fly with y'all ever again, I want to know what happens to this flight right here. Do not let that flight leave. Being dead serious. Do not let that flight leave. If I ever.
What did she see? Says Gomez. I don't know, but she surfaced. They found her. They found out who she was, right? Mainstream media, whatever. I think the Post or whatever. So they started. What the hell's my? Why is that not showing on my phone? Let me see. I guess people are watching on it. Maybe my phone's not watching it. But anyway, she has surfaced.
Hi everyone, it's me, Tiffany Gomez, probably better known as the Crazy Plane Lady, which is completely warranted. As you know, I have been unwilling to speak on the viral video, but I do finally feel that it's time. First and foremost, I want to take full accountability for my actions. They were completely unacceptable. Distressed or not, I should have been in control of my emotions, and that was not the case. My use of profanity was completely unnecessary, and I want to apologize to everyone on that plane, especially those that had children aboard. Can't imagine going through that and trying to explain to your kid what in the world just happened. We all have our bad moments, some far worse than others, and mine happened to be caught on camera for the whole world to see multiple times. Sorry, trying not to sound like Minnie Mouse. Well, it has been really comical for everyone, and I have highly enjoyed so many of the memes. On the flip side, it is very invasive, and
Y'all believe her so far? Thank you, Big Poppy. Big Poppy says, anti-Australian to say when I see Jabari people on the flight, I feel safer? It depends. What do you feel safer of? I don't know. Yeah, there's a couple ways you can take that, Big Poppy. You can either feel safer or be like, oh, I might be on the wrong plane. You know what I mean? You never know. You never know. I'm just saying. You might be on the wrong plane. You know what I mean? No, you might want to rethink that. But no, I don't think it's anti. Whatever. Do y'all believe her? Well, Jared, where you been in? You been in a box? Jared, this is the lady that said she saw an alien on a plane. She saw somebody was sitting in a plane. She said that person is not real. Like, I guess it was a shapeshifter. She might have the shapeshifting ability to see. You know what I mean? Now, hold on, let me get back here. Let me back it up.
That was ability for my actions. They were completely unacceptable. Distressed or not, I should have been in control of my emotions, and that was not the case. My use of profanity was completely unnecessary.
Profanity? Profanity, Tiffany? Nobody care about profanity, Tiffany. If I see E.T., I'm cussing up a storm too. We're not here for the apology for the profanity, Tiffany. Is Rumble acting up, man? Is it not coming through on Rumble? We want to know what you saw. What did you see? That's what we want to know.
And I want to apologize to everyone on that plane, especially those that had children aboard.
It looks like it's working out.
Can't imagine going through that and trying to explain to your kid what in the world just happened. We all have our bad moments, some far worse than others, and mine happened to be caught on camera for the whole world to see multiple times. Sorry.
That's what, like that look away and that cry thing. Like, you see where she's looking? Look. What's she looking at there?
Sorry. Trying not to sound like Minnie Mouse. Well, it has been really comical for everyone, and I have highly enjoyed so many of the memes. On the flip side, it is very invasive and unkind, and I don't know what I would do without the love and support of my friends and family. They are loyal to a fault, and I don't know what I did to deserve them.
She goes back. She looked over there again.
I guess this is her notes. Experience.
I guess that's her notes. You know what I mean?
Sorry, y'all. I hope that I can use this experience and do a little bit of good in the world, and that is what I intend to do. I hope that you guys can accept my apology and I can begin to move on with my life.
She went to the grift. Join me on my journey of promoting positive mental health and standing up against cyberbullying. Stop bullying Tiffany Gomez. HJ with Uncle Love. Look at see, this is what I'm talking about with this guy, man. Listen, I got my black Air Force lows. I'm coming to destroy HJ this Thursday. Hotep Con this week. It's Hotep Con week, ladies and gentlemen. It's Hotep Con, ladies and gentlemen, this week. You see how he does? I'm having a serious discussion trying to find out what this lady actually saw. And here come HJ making accusations. I'm just thinking about pussy. Excuse my language, Mom. You see how them island brothers are? Can't get the punani out their mind. These are layups, HJ. This is layup. I'm like, you know what I mean? This is layups. Like Cooper coming off the wing, getting a pass from Magic. This is layup. Just stop, man. Just stop. Barack Tobias Obama. Since we're talking planes, check out the footage. They got an MH370 disappearing. Maybe Gomez wasn't wrong about something. I might take a look at that a little later. Yeah, your staff colonel's right. She's preparing her own grift. I mean, that's what you got to do, man. You right? Like, this is what you got to do. If you were made famous by some meme, you got to spin it to make some bread off it, right? But I don't know. Did the Peoples get to her? It seemed like the Peoples got to her. Somebody got to her. There's all right, let's think of a rational explanation, right? I think the most rational explanation, maybe somebody dropped LSD or something in her drink, right? Or something in her coffee. She got on a plane. She started tripping. She looked back. She saw the lizard man, you know? Then she freaked out. That's probably the most likely scenario, I think, right? Or she's got the fucking they live contact lenses and looked over and saw one of them peoples and started freaking out. You know what I mean? I don't know. I kind of think probably somebody gave her something. CIA working on it. The Charlie Boys working on some new drugs. New psychedelics. Somebody slipped something in her drink, and it just took her toll. You know what I mean? She just went crazy. Rash PR, straight to the Grifty Hall of Fame bypass being nominated. She just pulled the greatest marketing campaign of all time. Or it could have. That's one scenario, right? Two, this could have been a grift. She could have grifted the whole thing. You know what I mean? Who recorded the video originally? Who uploaded it? You know what I'm saying? It's been remixed so many times. I don't even know. But I don't know. But that reading off a script. But I can't. Of course, she's going to put her words together and stuff like that. I don't know. Steph says she only people just apologize to people on the plane. I guess if she delayed the plane or something like that. But something definitely freaked her out. Reaction. How many stories were swept under the rug because people were paying attention to her? Big Poppy, announce the dates of HotepCon in December so I can plan accordingly. We got you, man. We got you this year, man. We got you. We'll try to get the ball rolling a little bit early. We need Big Poppy in there. Koofy on too tight. Now, come on, man. That's my rush. That's See, Lewis, that's a great take on Shorty was on the pill. I've read a couple books. I'm about to finish up the search for the Manchurian Candidate, and Dulles and them in the Charlie Boys back in the day. They was heavy on the first mind control drug they tried to use was LSD. They went to ends of the earth trying to figure out how to use LSD to control people's minds, right? Now, allegedly, they couldn't get it to work correctly with that because it was too unpredictable about. I think with LSD, they said it would accentuate how a person was. Like if you were like a super loving or talkative person, it would make you super super talkative or loving. If you're like a super paranoid person, it would make you super paranoid. So they just felt that was unreliable. Um, but tell them from nowadays, there's all these events that happen nowadays, like your Orlando, the DC sniper, um, Oklahoma City. In my opinion, they figured it out to some degree, brainwashing. But I don't know. I don't know what we see here. No, it could have been a grift, but I don't know. It could have been distraction. It definitely was used as a distraction. I just kind of feel that somebody must have slipped something in her drink to make her see something like that. Because like that wasn't like, I don't think that was acting. You know what I mean? Like she really saw something. Why she saw something, I don't know. Kufi on too tight. My Kufi's on just right. Jabbar, are we sure it's the same person thinking that on face? I mean, this is her hair. I mean, that's just. I don't know. I can't tell, to be honest. I mean, that's a good.
It's the airplane lady.
I don't know. I don't know. What's this? Let's hear what this lady has to say. Oh, it's like 5 minutes long, man. God damn, I'm not going to hear your take. I want this painting up, man.
Yeah.
Nah, I think that looks like her. Like right here. I think that kind of looks like her. I don't know. Anyway. You ever been to Vegas, man? You gotta make it next year, man. They're spraying in the streets in New York City. The ministerial goats. LSD is not for the weak-minded. Yeah, I mean, I think she believes this. David, I believe this lady believes she saw what she said she saw. I believe it too, but my reason, I just want to know what made her see that. Like, does she got the vision? Or, I mean, she just had her brain just went crazy, medication and all that stuff. Kay Green said, I took a hit of ass in my 20s, first time ever, and I laughed at everything, and it lasted for 4 hours. Jesus, Lord have mercy. There's a Netflix, hold on. There's a Netflix show. Netflix. Olsen. Errol Olsen? Frank Olsen. This guy worked down in Dietrich. At a meeting in rural Maryland, he was covertly dosed with LSD by his colleague Sidney Gottlieb, head of the CIA's MK Ultra program, and 9 days later plunged to his death from the window of the Hotel Statler in New York. U.S. government first described his death as suicide, then as a misadventure, while others alleged murder. The Rockefeller Commission report on the CIA in 1975 acknowledged that they are having conducted covert drug studies on fellow agents. Olsen's death is one of the most serious outcomes of the CIA mind control project MK Ultra. Like they did there was this Netflix documentary, but there was a couple books I read about this, and I just the search for a Manchurian Candidate. This also referenced Olson. Like Gottlieb, he got all his people that was working under him to like this camp. Like they was doing this like under their pretense they were meeting out in the cabins and shit like that, right? He dosed them all with LSD. Didn't tell none of them. This guy went fucking he fucked up for days. You know what I mean? He didn't tell his wife exactly what happened, but he just said he made a bad mistake. I think they threw him out the window. Dead ass. What I know, I'm just a black man from Exton, Pennsylvania. I mean, so they've been working on this stuff for a while, man. So this was when. What year was did he 53? So I think you guys say they mastered the shit by now. Before we get into this song, I gotta get into Obama, your bull. I gotta get into Hotep Jesus bull. Obama. Oh wait, did I save it? I thought maybe I didn't save it. I thought I saved it. Oh, let's talk about this real quick. People are going crazy about this.
Children,
I want to hear y'all take on this. People are sounding alarm on the supplemental curriculum created by PragerU, an unaccredited right-wing group that has been approved by Florida schools. This is Philip Lewis. Matter of fact, I might have to. I don't know how has he got 350,000 followers. Oh, senior editor, HuffPost. I'm going to have to block him after this. But anyway, Frederick Douglass is depicted in the video saying founding fathers had to compromise on slavery and urge his kid to work within the system. Let's listen to what, now allegedly this is what a roundabout Frederick Douglass said. Or whatever. They're trying to reinterpret Frederick Douglass talking to these kids or whatever.
children, our founding fathers knew that slavery was evil and wrong. And they knew that it would do terrible harm to the nation. They wanted it to end, but their first priority was getting all 13 colonies to unite as one country. The southern colonies were dependent on slave labor, and they wouldn't have joined a union that had banned it.
Are you okay with that?
I'm certainly not okay with slavery, but the founding fathers made a compromise to achieve something great, the making of the United States. It was America that began the conversation to end it. But Leo is correct that big problems need to be approached very carefully. Have you kids heard of William Lloyd Garrison?
No. Nope.
He's an abolitionist like me, and he and I used to be friends, but we aren't any longer. We don't agree how to solve problems. William refuses all compromises, demands immediate change, and if he doesn't get what he wants, he likes to set things on fire.
Sounds familiar.
Sounds like you know the type.
Yeah, we've got that type in our time.
So, you're trying to work for change inside of the American system.
Precisely, Layla. Our system is wonderful, and the Constitution is a glorious liberty document. We just need to convince enough Americans to be true to it.
What are y'all thoughts on that? Let's go right to the quote tweets. Little Big Bite says that's a white guy trying to sound like a black guy voice. All right, shout out ABL. ABL says the outrage behind these truthful videos confirms that I've known for a long time. You can't touch on sensitive topics like this without people being offended unless you tell them what you want to hear, which is going to be impossible for an entire nation. Swiper Cam, I don't know who this joker is. YouTuber. This is the most dangerous and false propaganda I've ever seen. The description of Frederick Douglass in this animation flat out lying. The concept that children should be learning from this should scare everyone. The idea that slavery was compromised in order to make America great is an insidious and ridiculous claim. And the founding fathers were completely fine with slavery, given that the abolition of slavery was not written to the Constitution, and if anything, it was being propped up as a necessary and moral means of growing the U.S. economy. The founding fathers pillaged, plundered, killed, and raped hundreds of thousands of native people to establish this democracy and then proceeded to lock out any non-white landowning males from the voting and political process. It wasn't a constitutional right for black people to vote in this country until 1965, which is 177 years after the Constitution was ratified. Work inside the American system is not. It was not a federal hate crime to lynch someone until 20. Oh, come on, shut the fuck up. Come on, gobbledygook, man, stop. Frederick Douglass married a Pog. That's my man. I didn't say it at first. I wish you could just go through the verified or the blue check replies. This is astounding. Literally teaching white kids revisionist history to protect their feelings from a historical reality that parents still perpetrate. Is that what it's doing? This is Nicoya, 229,000, 222. She's a streamer. Dog mom. I always find it astounding how slavery is always being made into only involuntary labor. The atrocious committed against black people included forced breeding, cannibalism, torture, and mass murder. Cannibalism? Hold up. Are y'all saying ABL's take was coonish? No, man. Look, listen. We gotta stop, man. Stop. Are y'all saying ABL's take was coonish? Cannibalism? We was deep frying Jeffro? Come on, man. I'd never heard of that. We was eating each other? Hold on. He said a direct attack. They're trying to indoctrinate through TikTok, IG, and YouTube. I need every person at PragerU to die. No joke. Is it that serious? There was this. I thought there was this lady who had a good. Either my future children attend a private school where they'll have their weekend classes to debunk this. This is why Red DeSantis is more insidious than Trump. Trump interprets everything through narcissism, but his racism is casual. DeSantis is a culture warrior on a granular, focused, and effective level. Where Trump will muse about re-education, DeSantis and his folks make things happen. Now, this person works for DeSantis, I believe. Well, she has DeSantis 2024 in her thing, right? I'm baffled. You don't have to like history. History can be wrong. Humans have done terrible things to one another, which is correct. But this is factually correct. To deny otherwise to deny basic history. The founding fathers did believe they had to compromise. Burning it all down is a poor strategy to achieve even noble outcomes. Activists like myself and I have strongly urged activists to do the same publicly. many times. You need to work within the system and play the rules of the game to win. The Constitution is a document of liberty. All I can conclude is that Democrats wish to rewrite history. Now here's Tom Van Dyke, Philly boy husband. He follows. This is Douglas on Lincoln. Tremendous conflict before them and bringing them safely through that conflict. His great mission was to accomplish two things. First, to save his country from dismemberment and ruin, and the second, to free his country from the great crime of slavery. To do one or the other or both, he must have the earnest sympathy and the powerful cooperation of his loyal fellow countrymen. Without this primary and essential condition of success, his efforts must have been vain and utterly fruitless. Had he put the abolition of slavery before the salvation of the Union, he would have inevitably driven from him a powerful class of the American people and rendered resistance to rebellion impossible. Viewed from the genuine abolition ground, Mr. Lincoln seemed tardy, cold, dull, and indifferent. But measuring him by the sentiment of his country, a sentiment he was bound as a statesman to consult, he was swift, zealous, radical, and determined. So I think he's basically saying, if you're looking like he was just trying to abolish slavery, it looked like Lincoln was taking his sweet old time, if you measured him by that. But if you measured him by, keeping the country intact, he was swift, zealous, radical, and determined. I'm going back to. I gotta go back to my man ABL's. God damn it! What happened here? Oh, the quotes. Go to quotes, right? Oh, where's ABL's? Oh my gosh, people are going crazy on this drawing. I mean, I don't know. I really don't. To me, this video says that they wanted to get rid of slavery, but they wanted to keep the nation as one. They didn't want a breakaway nation like, say Europe. Like, they didn't want these people to, these colonies to break off into their own countries or whatever. And to them, more important was doing that first and then working on the other part. That's what I get from the video. I don't. But no, I'm going. Let me find ABL, man. Man, I'm not even gonna find it, am I? I don't think what ABL said is wrong. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't see what. Show us the video again. You want to watch the video again?
Our founding fathers knew that slavery was evil.
Let's run it back.
Children, our founding fathers knew that slavery was evil and wrong, and they knew that it would do terrible harm to the nation. They wanted it to end, but their first priority was getting all 13 colonies to unite as one country. The southern colonies were dependent on slave labor, and they wouldn't have joined a union that had banned it.
Are you okay with that?
I'm certainly not okay with slavery, but the Founding Fathers made a compromise to achieve something great, the making of the United States. It was America that began the conversation to end it. But Leo is correct that big problems need to be approached very carefully. Have you kids heard of William Lloyd Garrison?
No.
Nope.
He's an abolitionist like me, and he and I used to be friends, but we aren't any longer. We don't agree how to solve problems. William refuses all compromises, demands immediate change, and if he doesn't get what he wants, he likes to set things on fire.
Sounds familiar.
Sounds like you know the type.
Yeah, we've got that type in our time.
So, you're trying to work for change inside of the American system.
Precisely, Layla. Our system is wonderful, and the Constitution is a glorious liberty document. We just need to convince enough Americans to be true to it.
I don't know. You know, the Black Lives Matter line is what they're really pissed about? Mateo, why is that narrative? What narrative is false? What's false about Mateo? Step up to the podium. Step up to the podium, Mateo. And somebody sent me the Black Lives Matter line. That was what they're really pissed about. There's slavery in the North. What are you talking about? They justifying Black Lives Matter and Antifa. You guys are all over the place. I can't even follow where y'all going. 90 in the room. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that share button. I don't know what's going on, Rumble. Frederick Douglass would be a target for Dr. Umar. Probably. I mean, I think this is revisionist history from our perspective. Like, the people that are mad at this, they're like, they want to revise history. They want to make it feel good. Like you can make an argument that, like, and I've listened to some people online, the people I trust, you know, the smart people I know, online. Oh, the William Lloyd Garrison part. Oh, that was in reference to Black Lives Matter. Oh, I got it. I'm slow. So, if you really want to make some change, you got to work within the system, not burn up everything like William Lloyd Garrison. Okay, got you. I got it. I just think the people I've listened to talk about the Civil War and stuff like that, slavery wasn't like they try to make it seem like slavery was the primary reason for the Civil War, and from people I've heard and make their cases for it, it wasn't the primary reason for it. Like, was it one of the reasons? Yeah, but it wasn't the primary reason. No, I don't believe that at all. From what I've heard, like, people say. Now, why are they doing that revisionist history? Hell if I know, man. I just think they're trying to make you feel good about the country. What was the primary reason? I think it was they was trying to keep the South in. It was they were taxing. Somebody chime in. I think they were overtaxing the South. And the South was getting pissed about it. And the South was talking about, hey, man, we just going to get out of here. You know what I mean? we gonna what's the word for it? Um, remove themselves from the union, and I'm no longer an expert. War is about making the other side lose resources. Slavery has made the South strong. The North were hating. Lincoln was a tyrant. Um, so I think there was. I think Ryan Dawson is a good. Um, he's a great resource on this. He grew up in North Carolina and like he talked about. He has many videos about this. I've watched a couple of them, but I gotta rewatch them again. But it was more. It's about money. All wars are about money. You know, at the end of the day. Um, but you know, I think Lincoln used slavery as a tool to that. You know what I mean? He didn't really care about the shines. He wanted to send the shines to what was it? Where did Lincoln want to succeed from the Union? Where did Lincoln want to send? He wanted to send black folks to Liberia, right? Is that when he wanted to? He wanted to send black people. So he didn't even care about it at all. He was just interested in keeping the Union together, and he used slavery as a tool to that. It's really some 4D chess if you want to think about it. Abe was the Biden of his day. Dude wasn't on the ballot for half the country. Look at the Baltimore plot. They wanted him out of there bad. Not 4D chess. Hey, it had to be 4G chess. The North ended up winning, and the Union was together. He achieved his objective. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's get on to. I gotta talk about Obama, man. Jesus Lord. That's what I was going to get into. Before I got sidetracked with his pre-review stuff. I don't think I got it on here. Obama. Now, I thought I had heard this story before. I'm pretty sure this came out a while ago. But it's resurfacing. Barack Obama told X, I make love to men daily, but in the imagination, letter shows. The more than 40-year-old letter to an ex-girlfriend recently resurfaced after Obama biographer David Garrow gave a long and winding interview on the one-time commander. In regard to homosexuality, I must say that I believe this is an attempt to remove oneself from the present, a refusal perhaps to perpetuate the endless farce of earthly life. You see, I make love to men daily, but in the imagination. Obama, then 21, wrote to Alex McNear in November 1982. This is her, right? My mind is androgynous to a great extent, and I hope to make it more so until I can think in terms of people, not women, as opposed to men. But in returning to the body, I see that I have been made a man, and physically in life, I choose to accept that contingency. The letter is currently owned by Emory University, which doesn't permit it to be photographed or removed. Instead, Garrow's friend Harvey Clare transcribed the paragraphs by hand and sent them to the author. What do you think? What was the name of the man that Obama was dreaming about? I don't know. I don't know. That was a big story this week. I don't know why this resurfaced, but yeah, this has been around for a while, man. This has been around for a minute. Oh, this is the book, Rising Star, The Making of Barack Obama. I'm gonna check that out, bro. Anyway, let's get on to the big news. What y'all think of this song?
I've been selling my soul, working all day, double time hours for bullshit pay, so I can sit out here, waste my life away, drag back home and drown my troubles away. It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me and people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Lord, it is. Living in the new world with an old soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just want to have total control. Want to know what you think, want to know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do, because your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end, cause the rich men know the rich men. I wish politicians would look out for minors, and not just minors on an island somewhere. Lord, we got kids in the street, ain't got nothing to eat, and the old beach milking welfare. By God, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your bags of fudge rounds. Men are putting themselves 6 feet in the ground, cause all this damn country does is keep on kicking them down. Lord, it's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me and people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Lord, it is. Living in the new world with an old soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just want to have total control. Want to know what you think, want to know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do, cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end, cause the rich men know the rich men. I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay.
Dizla, thanks for donation to Rumble. Thanks for not following every conservative talk bullet point. The writer becoming cringe. Yay, 24. 41 watching the Rumble. Appreciate y'all. Let me do one thing real quick. I I want to bring up his. I'm gonna see how many views this song has on YouTube right now. Five days, 7.9 million. You know, this guy said, making out the trailer park. Here goes boy Tatum. Jesus Lord. I guess he's been doing this for a while. I mean, making songs for a while. Oliver, this is his YouTube page. Oh, I'm not only have it up. Sorry. You know, I got to get sober, cobwebs and cocaine, living in the new world, dogging it. Well, let's see what this is.
Lord, this society gives me anxiety. I spend all my time back in the pines, smoking on some homegrown, wishing I was back home before the whole damn world lost its mind. 'Cause I'm just an old soul stuck living in the new world. And I know that there's still a whole lot of people like me. I pray God up above and hope he'll be coming soon enough. Saying, oh, young soul, stuck living in the new world.
All right, so yeah, I mean, it sounds good to me. You know, that's my type of music. Not like I'm a big country fan or anything like that, but like in today's era, like I always was more into conspiracy rap, right? Like the early 2000s, like I was always into conspiracy rap or the government. You know, the government did this rap. You know what I mean? And you don't get that too much anymore, right? To be honest. Now I switched up a little bit. I listen to some of this trap stuff, but that's not my favorite. Like Immortal Technique, like my man said, Immortal Technique. You know what I mean? Back in his, like when he was when that was an era, I was listening to that Hard Body. You know what I mean? Revolutionary Warfare Volume 2. I played that to death. You know what I mean? And you know, Poor Righteous Teachers, nonfiction. Yet, that's right. That was right in my wheelbarrow. You know what I mean? All them. That's what I used to listen to. You know, and I think where, you know, this, and also that Jason Aiden song, A Small Town, and now this song, I think people are just getting pissed off. You know, I don't want to be true Kufi on tight and saying, you know, they're putting out testers, but this is a good way. I mean, the establishment is probably, I don't even think I got to that one. Punk Speaking, I'll get to that later. I think the establishment has got to be looking at this. They got to be looking at this. Because now this went number one. Jason's song went number one. Some people are getting tired of it. And I like this song because he keeps it basic. It's not like he doesn't go into crazy conspiracies. He just talks about the rich men north of Richmond. Now, that could be either Washington or Langley, but we all know, you know what I'm saying? That's the point. He kept it simple. You know, I think he could have did without the. You know, he took the shot at a jab at the people abusing welfare, and you know what I mean, the fudge rounds or whatever. I thought that was kind of iffy, but I thought the rest of the song was great. I thought the song was great. But that was great. That was great. But let me show you this. Now this guy I follow on Twitter. I mean on Twitch, right? As the Cross, he plays Destiny, same game I play, right? And he's a real popular Twitch streamer, right? Damn good song. Let's just look at the comments. Holy F. These are some big old yikes lyrics. He can just say he hates fat people. Black pill, hell yeah. I hate this type of music, but good for you enjoying it. Just because I don't enjoy this style of music, I can appreciate his talent and passion. Honestly gives me shivers. Not really. It's the Republicans that keep cutting taxes for the rich and inflating property prices and kicking the working man. Then they turn around and blame welfare for the working man not earning, which song seems to agree with. Yeah, if MTG is singing this praises, I'm gonna skip this one because MTG, Marjorie Taylor Greene. I guess she came out and said this song was great, and these people are like, oh, if they like it, I can't like it. Like if they like Big Macs, you ain't gonna like Big Macs. If they like Chick-fil-A, you ain't gonna like Chick-fil-A. If they like cheesesteak, you ain't gonna like cheesesteak. Like, what's wrong with people? Like, people, do they see their logic and how flawed it is? Here's a couple people agreeing. Extremely common cross W, bass cross. Song's fantastic. Ascroft liked the song. Hobart and MTG Dishash. I think he's calling it the shit stain too. But it's not at all. Here they come, the snowflakes. Trash. Finally, he's showing his true colors. Corny. Liking this is a bad look. Read the lyrics. Stay in the comment section of this thread is definitely what the Destiny community is now. Regardless of political affiliation, this song is about hard-working blue-collar men and women. Is it that hard to be human? I'm trying to find this one comment. This is disappointing. Here it is. Quick, what are your thoughts on trans people, Cross? So because he likes this blue-collar song, which evidently a lot of people love, it's shot up to #1 in the charts. Quick, what are your thoughts on trans people, Cross? He played Hogwarts Legacy. He had to hold back a laugh when chat made fun of a trans worker at Bungie. Oh, well, aware of that both happening. And the fact the only thing he said about his chat was, guys, chill, and just ignored it. It's still going on. Base cross as usual. There's estrogen in the air. You're never safe. You see how, you see one thing, and you automatically try to twist it and turn it and ask, what do you feel about this? No, we're talking about this song. Just because you like this song, you gotta ask, what do you feel about trans people? Who cares? Are you serious with this? And it's typical, weirdos, man. It's just weird, man. I mean, but I one thing I take from this is like I think the regular people are, David Murdoch. This is what building looks like. And no, I thought I had a conversation. Didn't we have this conversation? I was thinking it. A real culture war is creating your own art, not going to them and saying, "Hey, man, y'all reading these books in front of these kids." Blah blah blah. I mean, real culture war is putting your culture first and foremost. And this is what this guy did. And you see all the people got behind it. It's crazy. It's crazy. You can't even. You like a song, and then people are gonna and you're like a streamer or anything else, and people are like, "Oh, you like this song?" And they're gonna try to get you canceled and all this stuff, man. And people are already judging people. And let boy the boy watch. Hold on, let me find that. He said, "Yeah, no, so many gamers bend to the woke BS." You're right. You're right. You're right. But I think we're gonna see some talking points about it. I made a tweet about it, how we got all those talking points about the Montgomery melee. We're gonna get so many talking points about this song because it looks like it's a bona fide hit. Yeah, I feel you, Phil. I'm 55-0 against them. It's just this is what we got to do, man. If you want to fight a culture war, it's not how Ron DeSantis is doing it. That's not how you do it. It's not. This is how you do it. What this guy's doing. Make a song, sing it from the heart, and let it rip. And you can see how many people feel the same way. These rich men from north of Richmond are screwing us. And my thing is, I can't believe people are against this song. It's not how are you saying the government? It just mean government bad, blah, blah, blah. Who's saying government is good? We're all serious? How are we still in a state where, half the people don't know they're both DC and Robin is, they're robbing us blind. He's not just talking about, I'm sure there's Republicans north of Richmond and Democrats. He's talking about both sides. They can't even see that. It's a joke. How can you be so indoctrinated? Oh, we gotta stand up for the Democrat, blah blah blah. Are we still doing this in 2023? After 4 years of Biden? Come on. Pokes McGee, you missed the juiciest part of the Obama story. Play No Agenda 1579, 2 hours, 41 minutes. Is that the latest episode? I didn't really, I didn't get to the whole thing yet. I'm still listening to it. But man. Solly, you're right. It makes Americans do soul searching. They don't like that. Introspection. That's a great point. Well, anyway, I gotta get out of here. Hotep Con this week. Can't wait. If you come down to Hotep Con, I'll see you there. I'll be there Wednesday night. Leaving Saturday night. So if you're there Wednesday night, I'll be there. You're coming in Thursday morning, Thursday sometime. I'll be there. I'll meet you there. Barack Paul's bum. Thank you, Jason Rose. Jason Rose is going to be in Hotep Con. Is Hotep HBTY going live? I think we're going to figure some way out to stream it live. If not, we're going to record it. But I think we got the audio part, so I think we're just going to have to do the video. I think Taylor is working some parts, or somebody texted me today about talking about it. So I'll be there. I hope to see you there. We had a good time. You get to shoot with Cannon. Cannon's going to take people shooting again. You'll see Hotep's been told you live. You got all these people talking. You got Tanai. You got Taylor. Project Rooks. You got Sonny Johnson. You got Cooley. They're all doing speeches live. The food is great. Take it easy, David. ABL's not gonna be there. I wish he was, man. 1 hour is too short. I usually keep it to an hour, man. Anything else, I feel like I'm stretching it. And I gotta get ready for this week. I got a short week. I gotta take care of some stuff at work. So I'm gonna do some work before I head in, go to bed tonight. But I'll take that in consideration, doing longer shows on Sunday. I mean, sometimes I used to do longer. I might get back into that, doing longer shows, taking calls again. I just don't feel like I'm forcing it. You know what I mean? I just don't feel like I don't want to force it anymore. That's one thing. I've been making videos for a minute. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's a long time. Feels like, I was going through my YouTube channel and I was deleting some old stuff because they like to go back through and give you strikes for old stuff like you had up there for years. So I was trying to preemptively get ahead of that. So I was deleting some stuff, and I was just realizing how old some of the stuff is. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I'm gonna try to get some. Me and my daughter, we worked out today. Had to drag her behind to the court. I didn't stream or anything, but we did our fireman's carries, and I had her try doing some swings. She was swinging the 15s. I might have to get her a lighter draw for that. But it was good getting her out there. I don't have a son, so she's having dance camp in 2 weeks. So I was telling her, and she made the dance team this time, right? So like the team that goes around and does stuff in other towns and stuff like that. So I was like, you gotta get ready. I was acting like she's football camp. She get ready for football camp. It's just dance camp. But I just wanted her to get physically ready because she's gonna have to be working out. You know what I mean? But she likes working out. But she didn't just gotta get her motivated to do stuff. Other than that, man, I can't wait for Vegas. Tomorrow, Patreon members join up. We'll do best of the internet. Then I guess we'll see y'all live at Hotep Con on Thursday night for a live Hotep's Been Told You. Can't wait for that. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.